In today's short video, I'm going to show you how to use key value mappings in Apigee. Let's start by going to the login.apigee.com, and I'm going to go to administration section, environments, and key value maps. Here I'm going to choose my test environment, and inside of the test environment I'm going to create new key value map. I will name it KVM, like instance 0 or just instance, and it's not going to be encrypted. Okay, you have it, KVM instance, and inside of this KVM storage I'm going to create like key key first, or something like key name and key value. This first one, and I can also create key name, first, like this one, and also I can just call it John. Then after that I can duplicate, and in another tab I will show you how we use this key value mapping in my proxy. I'm going to create a new proxy. It's going to be reverse proxy. I would name it like proxy. Okay, it should be something very simple. Target endpoint, I can just use http bean.org. Next, pass-through. I'm not going to use any authentication. Secure, enough for me, and I will not deploy my proxy to any of the environments created. I'll go to the proxy list, and we're seeing the proxy instance here. What I need is develop and preflow what is needed for me. So before creating any policies, I can just add my JavaScript custom code here, like JS set and name, set environment name variable, like this. And inside of it, I will add simple logic to recognize current environment of the Apigee. It's going to be something like this switch based on the variable I'm getting from the context, and what I'm going to use is environment name. Okay, like this, curly braces, and first case for the test, I think. And here what I will just set context, set variable, variable's name, going to be like, um, let's see, it's going to be KVM key name. And here we go, it should be like, let's say it should be like K1, right? And then break, and the second, oh, sorry, second case here, it's like prod one, because currently I'm having like, yeah, two environments, prod and test, and then same thing here, set variable, KVM key name, K2, or why not to set it like test, should be like this one, and this one is going to be prod, I think, and break. So after that, I will get back to the pre-flow, and I will add step for JavaScript, and I will name it like JS set and name part, and I'm choosing my custom JS code. I'm adding it, and at this moment you can just like go back to KVM instance, and I think just it's not possible to rename entry, so we'll just add test hello from test KVM test, and for the prod one, prod KVM, and I will go ahead and add KVM, KVM get values, get values, right? And then depending on my context variables here, I will just go back and use I will use it like, I don't need to put or initial entries. This part is not necessary for my case. For the parameter, I'm going to use variable named KVM key name. Right? So I'll go there, and I'll just back. This is my parameter. Oh no, I don't need to delete anything. I'm just going to get something from the KVM. So, and value from KVM. Right. So let's try it. Revision saved. And since I'm using test environment, yes, test environment, I can just deploy to test. And I can also duplicate it just to keep open the editor and go to the trace in another tab. Um, in the test environment right now, start trace session, send request, and get values, test, proxy instance, value from KVM, environment name, KVM key name equals test, and in case of test, KVM key name. Map identifier. So map identifier is KVM instance. Okay, save this revision. It should remain deployed on the test, right? Start trace session again. Send request. Yes, hello from test KVM. You see that it's like this policy right there. KVM get values is getting uh, this message, this value, hello from test KVM, into the value from KVM and from here. In case we will use different environment like deploy to prod also and debug on the prod, should see nothing because KVMs are dependent on the environment. So it means that KVM instance, KVM storage is existing inside of the test environment, but not in the prod one. So if we switch back to prod, yeah, we don't see this KVM instance here. So it should return us errors. So we can just refresh this one because currently our proxy is deployed on both environments, and we can also now try to debug on prod too. On the prod, it should return error because KVM we're requesting is not existent on the production environment, right? So we can see KVM key name equals prod, but we don't have any values because KVM is not existent on the prod environment. So we can easily like fix it. We can create KVM instance, and inside of it we can create a couple of keys like test or just prod one, right? So prod hello from prod book. Okay, we'll go back here in the editor KVM instance. Now KVM instance exists also on the prod environment with different keys and values. We can recheck if our JavaScript code still looks valid. Yep, and we can send another request. I'm not sure if I need to redeploy it, but let's see. Okay, you can see it. Yeah, hello from prod. So this is the end of my brief video about setting and using key value maps in Apigee. Thanks for watching.